what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today I am giving straight men a sexuality based on their gay confessions on Reddit. I got this idea from XOKOB on YouTube. I've seen every single one of the videos and they're just so good, so I wanted to give it a try, but full credit for the idea to him. But I wanted to try because, you know, I feel like I'm qualified, you know? I will also be joined by my lovely assistant, Lauren. So we are here to tell these men if they are gay or not, and we're doing it in a tier list. I still need to make the tier list, but I'm gonna do that once the stuff is here. So. Do you want to start off with the altitude one?
Yes, I'm so excited for that one. I can't wait for you to like fully read that one. It's quite long though, just pre-warning.
We still need to make the tier list first. What should be the top gay? Like, I think
I'm
I'll
not
just
very
make
gay,
it.
so.
I'll just make it you outgayed me. The one just under it, I'll just, yes, mama. B for bisexual. Okay, so we've got B for bisexual, then C for...
Kinda gay.
And then the bottom one should just be straight. A rolling eyes emoji, because why the fuck? Boring. Okay.
Yeah, why are you even asking?
First story is, am I the asshole for not believing that my boyfriend suddenly became gay due to the altitude difference when he was on a work trip in Utah? So oddly specific already.
That sentence, when I read it, was wild. I was like, how can you become gay just because of altitude differences? Like, when you come back down, do you like become straight again?
I can hardly believe that I am writing this or that it happened. But I am, and it did, so here we go. I, 28 female, have been with my boyfriend, 29 male, for 3 years. Every now and then he goes to Utah for a few days because his team has a customer service branch that operates out there. I got a text from one of his co-workers who became a friend of ours, and it said that on the trip, my boyfriend cheated on me with some guy on the customer care team. Oh my god.
Oh no, not a colleague as well.
Oh, that is messy, actually. I didn't even think about that. I did not believe it at first because, first of all, my boyfriend has always identified as straight, and second of all, I just couldn't believe it. When he got home, I asked about it and basically expecting him to confirm it was nonsense. Instead, he got real quiet and had to sit down and said he had to tell me something. He said it was true. He did have a one-night stand with a guy, and I couldn't believe it. I asked him if he was telling me he was gay or bisexual, and regardless, cheating is cheating. He insisted he was not gay at all, but the strangest thing happened. He said that when he was at dinner with his Utah coworkers, he suddenly became gay. I was like, what? What the fuck? He says he thinks it's because due to the altitude. I was like, you're fucking with me, right? No, he fucks your coworker, not you. But he said after he had done it with this guy, he got really confused as to how all of a sudden he was gay. He said that the higher altitudes can have an impact on how people think and on their emotions, and he thinks that the high altitude made him gay temporarily. He said that as soon as he landed back home, he was back to being straight. He said he had done a lot of thinking on the drive back from the airport, and he confirmed within himself that he is straight and that his only conclusion could be he was temporarily turned gay due to the altitude. I was like, whatever, I guess we are breaking up. He looked at me confused. I was like, gay or not, you did cheat on me. And he said it wasn't his fault and that human actions are just a byproduct of accidental brain chemistry, and that his chemistry had been altered through no fault of his own due to the higher altitudes in Utah. He said he couldn't believe I would blame him for something medical and scientific that was out of his control. He looks really bewildered that I was angry about this. I don't know, maybe he's convincing, but I'm starting to wonder if I'm overreacting. Like, I know it sounds insane, but is it possible to accidentally change your sexual orientation due to emotional changes brought by altitude? Is that possible? And if it is, am I overreacting? Should I throw a 3-year relationship away for this? He's acting like I'm being rude and weird. I'm confused. That's a lot. That's so much.
If you think about it, high altitude, there's less oxygen, can make you go a little bit doolally, does not make you gay.
Well, no.
Does that mean everybody in Utah is gay? Because if, you know, they're all in that high altitude, does that mean every person in Utah is gay?
No, I think he's just gay, and he's in
I think he is just very gay. The fact that he was like, yeah, I did fuck my male coworker, but I'm not gay, I promise.
Also, that's like not the main focus. Like, you cheated on your girlfriend.
Every gay man ever who is in a relationship, who has got a beard, every gay man has gone, Don't worry, I'm not gay. No, I don't buy it at all. There can't be any evidence. There's not surely any evidence that
Let
high
me Google
altitude
this.
makes you gay.
Do high altitudes make you gay?
If this says yes, I'm gonna scream.
National Institutes of Health. High altitude exposure affects male reproductive parameters.
Wait, so it does make you gay?
Well, no, actually, it decreases your testicular volume and you have a decrease of sperm concentration. So if anything, it should make you less gay.
Yeah, so he's definitely gay.
I'm gonna say you outgayed me because I've never fucked a coworker like that. Like,
yeah, and especially not lied and said, oh, it was the altitude, I swear. Like, I was just eating my steak and then suddenly I was like, yes, mama. Like, who just like is mid-dinner and thinks I really want like a dick right now? Well, I mean, some people do, but you know.
I mean, I've been, no.
Not as not a straight man though. No straight man gets halfway through dinner and goes, really want some dick right now.
Yeah.
That's yeah, I think he's outgayed every person on the planet and he's used the weirdest excuse I've ever heard in my life.
What would you do
like,
if your boyfriend came up to you and said that?
I'd be like, just tell me you're gay. Like if you're gay, you're gay. Just tell me. Like, don't tell me it was the altitude. You're a fucking liar. Like, just own it. If you're gay, fine. No one cares. But just say you're gay. Like,
yeah. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, I'm just gonna click this one that you said.
well, which one is it?
This one is called I'm a straight guy, but really want to give a job. No regrets. Whatever that means.
I've already got thoughts. The fact that they've used the words no regrets at the end.
Yeah.
It means you wanted that dick. I don't know what to tell you. If there's no regrets, then yes, you're gay. We'll see what he has to say.
Yeah. Okay. No regrets. So as the title said, I am 99% straight. Of course, everyone is going to tell me I'm not. Well, yeah, exactly. But almost all my fantasies and sexual experiences revolve around women. I'm currently and only have been and only want to be in relationships with women. However, I have such a strong desire to blow another guy and have his in my mouth. Oh my god. Especially a guy with a larger cock. I have a small one in brackets.
Wait, he said he had a small cock. I mean, that is very open and candid. How can you say that you have a small cock and not say you're gay? Surely you would be more embarrassed about having a small cock than you would about being gay. I mean, I would.
I mean, some men are weird creatures. Why was that an included detail, though? Like, this is so unnecessary to the story.
I really want a big penis because I don't have one. Just for context.
Also, I just saw that his username for the story is Wanna Blow Burner.
Shut up. He's made a whole burner account just to I mean, to be fair, I think I would. Like, imagine, like, he's got all his friends and family added on Reddit, and then he's just like, yeah, I'm straight, but I really want a big penis in my mouth. Like, I would make a throwaway account too. 100%.
I just wouldn't post it. And,
yeah, no, I feel like there's some things that are a bit too personal for the internet, and I feel like this is one of them.
Bring back diaries. I don't think about this all the time, but when I do, I get super horny. I love watching porn of women blowing guys coming in, women. My family is at home. I really hope they don't hear me speaking about this.
They're sat downstairs going, what? He did what? He put
this
what?
For a video, I promise. I am in a casual relationship with a woman, and I would love to make this happen. I think about what it would feel like to have a guy in my mouth while sucking and get super aroused. I would love to make this fantasy into reality. There's just one problem. I'm paranoid of getting an STD from a random stranger. It's very valid. I would love to find a guy who is clean, but I have no idea how to do this with a random casual hookup. Unlike a lot of people, I know STDs can be transmitted through oral. Blowing a guy with a condom wouldn't be worth it, and I want to feel the taste of the guy. I've even tried to suck myself, but I am in no way able to do so. Oh my goodness, this is so intense.
Wait, he's tried to give himself a blowjob.
Well, yes.
That's not even physically possible. There was that guy that had to have surgery to have like 4 ribs removed to be able to bend down that far. Like, it's not physically possible. You cannot blow unless you have like a 15-inch willy, which, I mean, there's not many people out there that will. Like, it's actually physically impossible to blow yourself.
I'm just confused. Somebody had surgery to do that.
Yeah, somebody literally had like 4 ribs removed at each side to be able to then, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I respect it. That's commitment. I have a pretty high libido. And I'm also turned on by a lot of other oral taste type things with women. I love to taste like the woman. This is so explicit to read out loud with my parents like in the house. Crazy. I'm gonna have to explain myself so hard. Lick a woman's vag and ass, even if they're a little bit dirty slash sweaty. Also, I like when a woman beats in my mouth. No desire to be the latter with the guy, just wondering if it's somehow related.
I feel like there's just a lot going on in this story, because the thing
There's
is,
too much.
if he likes women to a point, he's not fully gay. But if he wants penis in his mouth, that makes him a little bit gay at least.
Yeah, I was gonna say kinda gay as well.
Kinda gay, I think.
Yeah,
because
I was thinking that too.
He is kind of gay, but he is also kind of straight.
That was a lot of talk about coming in his mouth, though. That was like very...
Yeah, maybe he's a bit more bisexual. But if this is the only fantasy that he has, and like he doesn't find guys attractive, but cock in mouth is pretty gay.
I
don't mind. You can either
gay.
put it in B or C. I feel like it belongs somewhere in the middle of those. So
Yeah.
I'm happy with either.
Me too. I love that we're taking this so seriously.
Yeah, we have to. The people need to
Yeah.
be educated on the gayness that they are producing in life, you know?
Exactly. Oh, this one was quite good. Third story, throwaway time. I'm a 25-year-old straight male, and when I was about 15 or 16, a group of friends and I were all hanging out, drinking and smoking. Something is said about gays, and a friend of mine says he's bi. He's never said anything about it before and never showed any obvious signs, so the girls wanted proof. He offers to suck anybody's dick right there as proof.
Is that like how we prove we're gay these days? Like, just whip it out and I'll suck it. Like, that proves it.
Well, yes, apparently so. No one takes his offer, and the girls get pissed and say they'll make a deal, and one of them will fuck the dude who gets his dick sucked by our now bisexual friend. My hand goes up, my dick comes out, he blows me, and I came in his mouth. Too long didn't read. My dick got sucked by a dude so I could fuck a girl who ended up backing out.
I mean...
That is... Yeah, that is straight, but...
I mean, it's weird that you would let a guy blow you just to get some vag, if you ask me. Like, are we that desperate that we're having other people that we don't really want to blow you to blow? Because he didn't say yes at first. He didn't want to do it. It wasn't until the girl went, "You can fuck me after," that he was like, "Oh, me please." Like, he didn't want it. I think he's straight, but just fucking weird. Like, if that's how you're gonna get girls, you need to up your game. Like, that's just...
I just think the whole cast is weird. Everybody in that group is weird, because why...
Why would you get mad that some guy was like, "Oh yeah, I'll blow someone," and everyone's like, "No, that's fucking weird," and then they're like, "Oh, you spoil sports, like, you're boring, like, I can't believe you won't suck his dick." Like,
it's so wild. I've never been in
I mean,
in
I
this
know
type of situation.
alcohol and drugs does weird things to people, but like, I've never been in a situation where any of that would even like slightly occur.
So wild. Some people live such crazy... All we did when we were drunk was recreationally uwu.
I'm so glad that's... I mean, it's out on the internet to a degree because we all talk about it, but I'm glad the actual uwooing is locked in a file. Brett's like, video coming next week.
Video coming right after this one, actually. I'm including the clip here as well.
2,000 likes and I will post us all uwooing.
Okay, period.
Brett's like...
No, I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving it in. Please. The story is long. Hold on. Let me try and show you how long this next story is.
Oh my god. This one's gonna have layers to it. And...
Oh my god, it keeps going.
But it sounds like he's still going through it. Like, he's still like, he wants... You can tell he wants it. He kisses the man goodbye to let him know how he really feels. Like... He wants it so bad, but he's in his head so much. Do you know what? Matt breaks my heart. The fact he was like, "I'll wait a few weeks, I'll wait years. If you tell me 10 years down the line that you're ready to be a sinner in your eyes and you're ready to go for it, I will be here and waiting." Like, that's so sad that this man's willing to wait. Like, he must love this man.
It sounds like they're very passionate about each other in the story.
Yeah. I just need this guy to realize that it's not as deep as what he thinks.
And he could be very deep.
Like,
if he
Like,
didn't take it as
yeah, he could be
deeply.
very deep. No matter what you do in life, people are going to say things about you. People probably say things about him now for being ultra religious. It's not that it's not the norm these days, but there's a lot less people that will openly say, yeah, I'm really religious to this religion. Most people go, I don't really believe in anything. So people are probably talking about him because he's ultra religious, just the same as
Yeah.
people will talk about him if he's gay. Like, you can't please everybody in the world. Like,
So sad. Yeah, you're so right though. He should really just embrace it at this point because, I mean, they're both ready for it. It's just him
Yeah.
not wanting to accept it, but
and the thing is, this doesn't mean he's gay. Because by
Yeah.
the sounds of it, this is the only man that's given him feelings that way. And he might have fancied girls before. I would say he's probably bisexual.
Well, this was posted a whopping 7 years ago.
Wow.
Let me see if there's an update. Okay, wait. He posted, two guys who love each other in different ways make it work. I recently shared my story on here and wanted to ask something that's piqued my interest. Basically, I'm a straight guy.
No, you're not, bitch.
Incorrect. Try again. We've been through a lot together, and I've gotten so close to him that I now find myself physically attracted to him. We kiss and cuddle and massage each other, and it's all just so amazing. And I have never loved anyone more deeply or felt someone's presence as intimately. I used to think that sexuality was mostly predetermined traits, and I certainly have never had romantic feelings for a man before. Even though I felt morally uneasy about it for several reasons, I wanted to make love to Matt. We worked to find ways of being close to each other that are mutually fulfilling, and I just can't believe how patient and loving he is with me. Anyways, I've been trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with me and why my mind works the way it does. I haven't been able to find a label that describes me. I'm sexually attracted to women, but I've never been able to have a fulfilling relationship with a woman because the emotional connection I needed just wasn't there. Maybe I just never found the right one, or maybe I just don't relate to women as well as I do to men. I don't know. I've never been sexually attracted to a guy before, but my friendship and emotional bond with Matt are so overwhelming that they've made me see him in a romantic and even sexual way. Penetrative sex, however, just doesn't seem possible for me. I found a website called, I'm not gonna advertise that calls people like me goys, spelled with a 0, oddly. And I was wondering if anybody had ever heard of these people and what you think of their website. It's amateurish, a lot of... Is this a porn ad? Hold on. Wait.
Oh.
Vi ni la pause? Ok, je viens dans 10 minutes, quelque chose comme ça. Anyway.
He's coming and he's like, stop talking about penises.
I have one last story that I do want to include. I had a dude suck whipped cream off the tip of my penis. That's the story.
I feel like the context of this is already going to be weird. They'll be like, so I was at a frat party and someone dared me.
Well, I wish there was context. That's the thing. It's just I had a dude suck whipped cream off the tip of my penis and that's it.
Oh, so we don't get a context that it was like a dare or they were drunk or high. They just
just sucked it off. Yep.
Gay.
Gay.
Yeah. Gay.
Period.
If you're not giving me context behind it, you're gay.